So how much did my divorce cost me? Well, this is a fantastic question. There's direct and there's indirect costs. Direct costs, I lost $106,000 out of my 401k retirement plan I spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half the equity in the home, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, cash, and savings that I also spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half of all the non-liquid assets like furniture, household goods, electronics, cars. Keep in mind, I paid for all of these. And this is in addition to financially supporting her and her/our daughter for 17 years, which is many hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm now broke, live in a 2-bedroom apartment, and have a negative net worth for the first time since I was, 25. Indirect costs: my job, my sobriety, my self-worth, my masculinity, my hope for the future, my ability to trust women again, my belief in God, my pride, my motivation, my physical health. I don't know, let's just say everything.
Key problem I have with marriage as it is done currently here in the West and in other places, but certainly the clay in which I work, is that there are certain promises the law can enforce, and there are certain promises it can't. So if we acknowledge, if we say the quiet part out loud, that in the majority of heterosexual marriages, the man brings protection and providing, and the woman brings kindness, warmth, and care, right? And sex. That's the economy. That's the economy. I didn't make that up. Don't get mad at me in the comments. I didn't make it up. It was here before me. It's going to be here after me, I promise, right? So that's the game. That's the economy. His roles, his obligations are enforceable by law. So state power can be used to enforce his obligations, not hers. The court cannot order her to be nice to him, or to stay pretty, or to stay sweet and friendly to him and kind to him, or speak nicely of him, or raise the children in a meaningful way that, creates value to him instead of teaching them to disrespect him, right? But his promises in that, shelter, food, financial obligations, court can force you to do that. And if you don't do it, they can put you in jail, or they can take away your driver's license, your professional licenses. So what is that? When you have a contract where only one side is enforceable by law, under penalty of law, like that is a dangerous game to play if you're a man.
So I can say a lot in reaction to that video, but just initial thoughts on reacting to it is that he is absolutely correct. This is a common issue that a lot of divorce, custody, family law attorneys face when we're going to court, especially when you're representing the man versus a woman in a case, which is that there are things that the court can force a party to do. They can make you pay child support. They can garnish your wages. They can, make you pay the mortgage. If they don't, they can hold you in contempt of court. And if you don't comply with certain financial provisions, you can be jailed. You can have your license taken away by the child support agency, even if there isn't an open case, in the superior court. So initially looking at that, he is absolutely correct. Now, I will add that there is language often included in parenting plans, we always include it in ours, that it requires both parties to refrain from discussing the case around or in front of the children. It does say that both parties are supposed to encourage, a positive, a fruitful relationship between, each parent and the child. They're not supposed to disparage or speak negatively of the other parent in front of the children. However, I will add to that, and we face this in court all the time, practically speaking, it's very, very challenging to enforce, those more emotional and social norms and obligations, even spiritual, norms and values in a court order. It really very much is. So definitely agree with several of the points that he made. It's excellent and valid points. Let me know your thoughts and your reactions to the video as well. Have you been through a case similar to that? Until next time, y'all have a great day. Later.
Why does it seem so hard for men to commit compared to women? Like, why? What happens?
Why are we
Where's
different?
this force field that stops us from
Well, I think that in this Western world that we have unrealistic expectations of our partners. I want you to make me happy, earn the money, father the children, wash the car, take out the trash, and be good in the bed as you brush your teeth and have your vision and pay your bills on time. That's 10 things. You only get
11,
25.
and make sure you put the toothpaste top
Right,
back on.
come on, and the toilet seat down,
Too much.
So I don't think it's that men are afraid to commit. I think it's that they are leery about whether or not they can live up to the demands and the expectations that are placed upon them in a relationship.
That's
just my
That's
thing.
a lot, Reese.
You all saw the clips. I would have to agree. Men do not benefit from marriage when they don't marry well. It's just the facts. Women are just takers. And there aren't many of us who pour into a man as much as they pour into us. We suck the life out of many men, and a lot of men just simply do not benefit because financially they get depleted. But you all let me know what you think in the comment section, because I would have to agree. My husband doesn't live that, but many men do. All right? Let me know what you think and subscribe to the channel. Take care.